The T20I series may have not gone their way, but South Africa would not be focusing too much on the result. They haven't played at the international level for almost a year, and that too in the middle of their rebuilding phase. Not to forget the crisis going on within the CSA. For them, being back to playing cricket itself is a big positive. Three ODIs to follow against the world champions, and Proteas would be hoping to make the most out of it from a team building point of view. Once again, the results would not matter too much, but they would definitely want to give England a good fight in the series. Let's look at the South African ODI squad. This squad has a few experienced players, but the newcomers haven't played at all. This could actually be a good thing for them to ease the new faces into the side. Quinton de Kock, Faf du Plessis, and David Miller have been there for a long time now, and it's their responsibility to pass the experience down to the youngsters. Heinrich Klaasen and Rassie van der Dussen have been on the scene for a while now, and their experience will take South African cricket forward. The pace attack looks very strong on paper with Rabada, Nortje and Ngidi who can rattle any batting lineup. It's just a matter of playing together over a few series for them. There's a lot of excitement around the trio, and their performance in this series could be a huge plus for them. In the spin department, the Brace Shamsi has been around the world playing a lot of franchisee cricket, and his experience would come in handy. George Linda has had a great start to his international career with good performances in the T20Is. Given that he provides some value with the bat, he can be a really good addition to the side that lacks quality all-rounders. Andile Fekulokwayo, Dwayne Pretorius and John Smuts are some of the all-rounders tried, but none of them has set the stage on fire. Two players are missing from the squad that I'd like to talk about: Aiden Markram and Wiaan Mulder. Markram had a sensational start to his international career a couple of years ago and looked like the future of South African batting. However, over the last year or so, his batting has just tapered off a bit, and the forgettable tour of India last October hasn't done his confidence any good. The selectors seem to have given him a breather and asked him to get his touch back in domestic cricket. Interestingly, soon after the squad was announced, Markram seems to have rediscovered his form, hitting 200s in a game on a difficult pitch. A consistent performance in the domestic circuit could revive his international career, which could be a huge plus for the South African batting. Wiaan Mulder had been talked upon quite a lot in the South African circuit as a proper all-rounder who can equally perform in batting as well as the bowling. Soon, comparison started with the legend of Jacques Kallis, and Mulder even got his international debut. But soon after, he hasn't featured for the Proteas, and he would be hoping to have a good domestic season to get into the side. The Proteas would be targeting to tick at least a few boxes on their road to rebuilding this side, with bowling being the priority. If this bowling lineup clicks together, they would have one less problem to worry about. Also, if they click, this attack could put the English batsmen under a lot of pressure. The batting looks more settled with de Kock, Faf, Rassie, Klaasen and Miller having played ODI cricket for a while and will form the top order. With the likes of Beuran Hendricks, Temba Bavuma and Janeman Malan in the squad, they could form a good balance and integrate these players into the ODI setup. Recent retirements of AB, Amla, Dumini, Steyn and Tahir may have hit South African cricket hard, but there is certainly a lot of hope with this new batch of players.